Hello, welcome to this short video for parents to view a demonstration of a transaction logging in as a parent and making a purchase for your student. So you come to the Bookstore online payment portal page. This video assumes that you've already established your username and password. Username is your parent view username and password setup for use in the Bookstore system. So we'll type that in now. So we'll sign in. And I have 3 students, and just a little explanation here. Student at the bottom does not have a grade identified, and that is because this is a graduate of Tempe Union going back to 2013, May 2013. So the system will retain your student information, and it will show Bookstore activity going back to July 2015. So the top student is identified as grade 12. However, this student is a graduate from May of 2016. For graduating seniors, they remain identified as grade 12 for the following school year after graduation as grade 12. Then after that full year, then they will start showing like the student at the bottom with no grade identified. That's just the way this particular system works. We decided as a district to leave all former student information in the system to be able to access for records going back in time for parents. So that's just something that I wanted to point out. The middle student is an active student. They are a sophomore in grade 10. And so we'll be shopping for our sophomore. So we'll select our sophomore. This particular student has some unpaid fees or fines at the bookstore. If we were interested in viewing them, we could click our little button here, and it would provide information related to the fees or the fines. If we wanted to make payment on one of these fees or fines, we would select the box here and then come down here and pay the selected fee or fine. What that does is on our checkout link up here, it indicates that we have one item in the shopping cart, which is listed here, and you can hit checkout to continue towards payment, or you can continue shopping. I'm going to go ahead and remove this item. I just wanted to illustrate that you could make payments on a fee or a fine. So I'm going to hit remove. So now our checkout cart indicates that it's empty and there is the one went away. I'm going to go back to your family and again select our sophomore and say all I knew was I wanted to make a tax credit contribution at McClintock for drama, and the only information or one way of selecting that item would be to go to the search, type in the word drama and hit search. And so what this did was it would bring up anything in the Tempe Union High School District bookstore online payment portal. So it brought up Tempe High's tax credit for drama. McClintock is the second item for drama for tax credit, and Marcos, Corona, Mountain Point, and Desert Vista, and Compadre are listed. My student is at McClintock, so I could type in $5 and I could hit buy. And so what that does is it adds the item to the shopping cart. Alternatively, from the going to go back to your family, the student, you could have selected, instead of the search, you could have come to the items at students school bar here and select that. So it says we're at McClintock. The categories that are available at this time are tax credit. In the future, as we roll out this system, there will be additional categories along this row here. So we'll select tax credit. And so it brought a list of all the tax credit items at McClintock in alpha orders. And so starting with the letter A. And so if I scroll down to the letter D for drama, I will find that drama is here. And so I can type in, let's say, $10 and hit buy. And so what that does to my shopping cart summary up here is now there's 2 items. So let's say that's all I wanted to do. I've scrolled back up, so I'm going to just hit my little checkout cart link here. And so here's the 2 items. Let's just say I just selected the same thing twice. I'm going to remove the first one. And so what remains is 1 tax credit for $10. Let's say I'm good with continuing to check out. So here is my checkout additional information. And since I was logged in as a parent, it already knows my student that I selected, that I'm tying this tax credit contribution for. It pulls in from my parent view account, it pulls in my parent information, name as the contributor and address. And so I don't have to type that. There is a comment box that if I wanted to type a comment, maybe say this was April 2017 trip for the drama. You could type that up there, or not, if there is no comment to type. But you would then continue to step 2 if you were ready to do so. And so that brings you to the payment page where you would provide your card information on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side is a summary of what's in the shopping cart to be processed for payment. So I'm going to start completing my card information. So once I've completed the card information, I can come and select Pay Now. And I've been masking the card information, obviously for security reasons, but you'll be able to view that as you type along. So I'm going to hit Pay Now. And so that gives you a print or a view that you could print by selecting the button here if you choose to do so. It's not really necessary, but it does give you a view of the receipt here. I'm going to show you that if you go back to your family link, you select the student that you completed a transaction for, or sophomore. So I'm going to select that. And there's reports down below in this middle section, and I'm going to hit the purchase history. And so the transaction that we just completed shows up at the top of the report. So this information is now stored in the system, and at any time you log in, you can select date ranges up here, but basically we've been on this system since July 2015, so you should be able to retrieve data going back that far here. Again, so there's no need to print unless you want to have a hard copy, but you can retrieve it here anytime that you come to this page logged in as a parent. So that is the demo of processing a transaction logged in as a parent for one of your students. So I hope that you found this video informational. Thank you for your time.